Have you guys ever seen a toddler who's like really desperate to show you the drawing they did? So they just keep trying to show it to you even after you're like, yeah, that looks good, Tommy. Thank you. And then they just keep bringing it back to you. And you're just like, what do you want me to say, Tommy? It looks good. It's fine. Thank you. That's what I'm reminded of when it comes to the shattered shit. Behavior. Please, I've had enough. I've had enough. Spooky Loops has had enough. The entire community has had enough. We get it. You reworked the shattered shit, or the shattered square as you called it. You reworked Borgo. We get it. We don't need to fucking see it anymore. But if you're gonna keep shoving it in my face, I've got some concerns. So when I first played the shattered shit on the PTB, one of my biggest concerns was that even though the map is now smaller, which is great, there's like really piss poor hook and gin distribution on it. And what I mean by that is that there is an entire side of the map, the entire left side of the map has nothing. It's got a chance to spawn one hook, but you guys have heard of 3 ginning. You've heard of 4 ginning. Have you ever heard of 7 ginning? Because that's basically what you can do on the shattered shit now. I have maintained for a very long time, very long time, that there is no such thing as a killer-sided map in Dead by Daylight. This is probably one of my hottest takes. I think shattered shit might have changed my mind. I think it might have changed my mind. This is one of the most killer-sided maps ever conceived anywhere. Most of the palettes are completely gone, which you think would make me happy, and it kind of does. But what's replaced all of the palettes being gone is just a bunch of cluttered shit. It's like they took the map and then they shrunk it, but they didn't start taking stuff out of it. So all the cluttered crap that was in Borgo before, they just compressed it. Like they put it in one of those fucking car machines. And it just started getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And now every single inch of this map is covered in trash. Every single moment that you are walking on this map, you are running into something random, tripping over something, running into a wall, running into an obstacle. There's all these thin, narrow, long pathways that are just created by the amount of crap that just exist in the Nether. Look, I try not to be very angry. Okay, it's bad for my blood pressure, and I've spent a good portion of my life being fucking pissed, but this is just terrible. This is a terrible rework. Like, cool, it's really killer-sided, but the reason it's killer-sided is because it's not fun to play on. And I'm tired of seeing it. I have been on the Shattered Borgo more times in the past 3 days than I have played it since it came out. I swear to God, it is every other game. I was gonna log on for this video and go and like bring a map offering or something so I could like have it in the background or whatever. But I don't need to do that. I literally, what you're watching in the background is from my streams because I have so many games on the shattered shit. I just had to go into my stream and just grab a game from there. That's it. Because it comes up every other fucking match. The other day, I played it 5 times in a row. No offerings. What happened to that, do you guys remember like a while back when they implemented that no repeat map thing? What happened to that? Because it seems like you've overridden. So I understand, right? I understand that when you're going to go to rework something, right? You might rework a map or rework a killer or something like that. Maybe you want us to see it more often, right? So you increase the chance that we see the map. You turn it up a little bit, right? But it looks like somebody tripped and fell on the dial, right? Like they were going to turn it up and then they stepped in some fucking orange juice or whatever and they went, ah! And they fucking, like, my glasses fell off. Hold on. Anyway, they fucking went like, oh! And then they went, whoo! And instead of cranking it up to like 10, they cranked it up to like fucking 1,010. Like, I'm seeing this map so ungodly often that I am genuinely sick of the color red. I'm genuinely sick. I have a red shirt that I wear for work. I chose to wear my black shirt 3 days in a row because I'm that sick of seeing the color red. I'm actually going to throw up. One of the biggest issues with this map is that it is visually not appealing. Everything looks like scratch marks and pools of blood from the killer's side. And from the survivor's side, it's just so ungodly unappealing. I don't like it. Nobody likes it. The reason that this map even needed a rework to begin with was because it had a massive palette problem. But the solution to that palette problem is not to replace everything with garbage left, right, and center. Maps being populated is not a bad thing. But if you're going to clutter the entire map and then place all the gens and hooks on one side of the map, that's just not good design. Do you know one of the biggest pet peeves I've had since the Area of Cox rework? One of my biggest pet peeves is that the area behind main has absolutely nothing to it. Has absolutely nothing to it. There's a couple of little trash loops, like some Z-walls and shit back there, but there's nothing to do back there. And I feel like that's wasted space and wasted potential. You know something that a lot of people hate about the swamp maps that I actually enjoy? The fact that generators can spawn. The fact that generators can spawn. The fact that generators can spawn in the corners. I really like that. I like that aspect. I like the idea that there is a chance that you're not going to be wasting space within maps. Look, I'm not the best at map design. I couldn't sit there and do, like, you guys remember that Otsdarva map tier list that he did where he like broke down like where the basements can spawn and how the spawn logic worked, and he fucking did like he even had like the number of pallets that could do it and all this other stuff. He even had the variations down. Like he had like scientific. I can't do all that. Okay? Not only I do not have the desire to do all that. But you know what? You know what I do know? I do know when a map is shit. And I do know when I can't take a map anymore. And maybe it's overexposure. Maybe it's the fact that I've had to play this fucking map so goddamn much. I actually started keeping track at one point. I have played this map no less than around 56 times in the past 3 days. No less. That is ridiculous. That is actually and actively ridiculous. We need to fix the spawn logic. And while you're at it, fix the distribution of the map. Go back in and just put a couple gen spawns often like the back left, right? Like let's say you spawn in, right? Let's say you spawn in and you're facing main building, right? Or we're facing main building straight on, okay? Behind main building, that big area, that corner that way has nothing in it. Because main building's in this corner, right? That corner over there has nothing in it. Put some shit there. Give me a hook or two. Something. Please. Right? Spread the gens out. Make it feel like the gens are a part of the map. You know, I'm just tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing the map. I get genuinely angry when I see the map. And you know what's crazy? It's not even my most hated map in the game. It's not even in my top 5. Anyway, I didn't even want to write a script, right? I didn't even want to write a script. I just wanted to, this is it, you know? I was just frustrated. That's been our Borgo rant of the day. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And also a very quick thank you to my channel members, the Cannibal Main, Alex Ballix, Tabasco Raccoon, Ryan Gesture, Spirit Upgrades, and Nuclear Bomb for their additional support. I really appreciate it, guys. And if you are watching this video, I'm recording one of these for both the Saturday and Sunday videos. I just wanted to take some time at the end of it to kind of apologize to you guys for what I consider to be kind of low effort videos lately. I've been struggling a lot with my mental health, and so I'm trying to both get you guys daily uploads and take the time that I need to kind of reset myself. So very hopefully I can get back into the script writing process very soon and start getting you guys the higher quality videos that I like to have for myself. But other than that, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.